Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Marianas Coffee.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Sakurako Halstead.
And I'm Dan Shore. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. 2 accused of dealing cocaine appear in Superior Court at an arraignment.
Also tonight, what is the Japan plan? Tourism officials continue to look at low arrival numbers from the land of the rising sun.
And local influencers get all dressed up for an occasion that is very social.
In sports, what's faster than a Shohei Ohtani fastball? A badminton bird. Stay with us, these stories and more are next.
I could feel it, I won't come down. I could see it with all that.
I love Marianas coffee. Come join me for a cup. I think you would be really happy.
Hafaday Zantero. On behalf of the Northern Marianas Humanities Council, you're invited to join us for your Humanities Half Hour, Thursdays at 7 p.m. here on KSPN2. We take a look at the humanities issues of interest to you and our community. Join us as we navigate the human experience together on your Humanities Half Hour, Thursdays, and replayed on Saturdays at 7 p.m. and on YouTube at 670 Humanities.
Let your people know. When it comes to the pickle to chicken ratio, some people, they playing in your face, but not the McCrispy.
Hafaday, Tirawami, and good evening, Commonwealth.
You're watching the Channel 2 News on February 3rd from our studio high up on Capitol Hill. This morning in Superior Court, 2 local residents accused of trafficking cocaine stood up in front of the judge and entered a plea. In early January 2025, Juan Rios Taitano and Victoria Aldon Reyes were both placed under arrest for suspicion of cocaine distribution. They were caught in a sting operation targeting cocaine distribution by the Drug Enforcement Task Force. In a previous interview about this case, Simon Manikop, DPS Public Information Officer.
Our task force made a couple of arrests a couple weeks ago. They were charged for trafficking and possession of cocaine.
The task force claims to have purchased $170 worth of cocaine from the defendants, weighing approximately 3 grams. The police say that the 2 partnered in the distribution of these narcotics. This morning, in front of Judge Naraha, both defendants appeared. They're still both in custody. Mr. Taitano waived the formal reading of his charges. Ms. Reyes entered a plea of not guilty. Both defendants are set to be back in court for a status conference on March the 6th. What does a Trump Administration Directive mean so far to the Northern Marianas College student body? We sit down with NMC President Dr. Calvin Guerrero.
Well, I think the reason why I wrote the letter, the reason why we issued the statement was to allay the concerns that many of our students, if not all of our students, had about their federal financial aid. We wanted to assure them, based on what we had learned from the administration and what we had learned from our federal partners, that their financial aid would not be affected, and that they could continue going to school, earning good grades, and working towards a wonderful career without having to worry about that.
45 executive orders have been issued by the U.S. president to date, and it has already put a chill on many federal programs that help organizations around the world.
My understanding is that an executive order is issued by the president, directing all executive offices to execute certain strategic priorities that are aligned with that administration's agenda. And, the executive orders in some cases have had an impact, and in other cases may be held up in litigation. But we are not taking any chances. We're taking a look at all of the orders and discussing and examining how they could impact our programs, our services, and our students.
According to Guerrero, NMC faculty is paid by local appropriations, not federal.
It's important for everyone to understand that we have a lot of construction going on. We have 5 new buildings going up, but all of these buildings were approved during the first administration, the first Trump administration. Oh. So we're taking some comfort in that, but we're not being complacent. That's why we're working very closely with our federal program officers. And then for all the other federal programs, we've assembled an inventory of how many programs we have, how much each program is getting, and who the contact individuals are, our main points of contact. And a lot of people are saying, oh, we need to wait and see. I prefer to say, let's learn and plan. Learn what we can, and then plan accordingly. I think the most important thing, whether it be construction, financial aid, or various programs and services, we at the college have a proven track record of working for decades with various political parties and multiple federal agencies to find creative solutions to continue serving our students, our college community, and the broader community.
Last week, a coral reef conference scheduled to be held on Ponape was canceled just as delegates arrived.
Yeah, I think, these are turbulent times, and I think the mascot of the college is a great symbol for the resiliency of our community and our people, that no matter what storms come our way, real storms, a pandemic, economic uncertainty, or these national conversations, no matter what comes our way, nothing sinks our proa. Our proa continues to sail ahead, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to continue sailing ahead.
What is the Japan Plan? A market that once provided thousands, even tens of thousands of visitors each month to the Marianas is currently on life support. How do we get the Japanese tourists back to visiting the Marianas? Japanese are going to Korea these days or staying home. That is one takeaway from MVA's Japan new marketing firm Dentsu. The company has been hired to help bring the Japan market back to the Marianas. Yu Ishida with Dentsu presented the Japan situation to MVA members recently at the MVA membership meeting and says there is a lot of work to do, starting with branding.
In Japan, the awareness of Marianas is still low, so we need a number of the touch points. And the touch point needs to be cool. So we're talking to collaborate with each stores, and also this is still under negotiation, but maybe we can create some kind of a fashion line together with Beams. Maybe we can renew our shirts.
In 2023, just 7,100 Japanese came to the Marianas. That number is up to over 13,000 in 2024, but still far off the mark for a healthy visitors market. Prior to the pandemic, about 20 million Japanese traveled internationally overseas each year. That number fell to about 500,000 during the pandemic and is expected to be around 40 million in 2025. Where are the Japanese going? The number one destination is Korea, followed by the United States, Taiwan, and Thailand. Hawaii comes in at number 5 with about 500,000 arrivals expected in the coming year. Japanese are traveling within Japan and trips to Okinawa are booming. MVA Japan hopes to highlight 4 areas here in rebuilding the Japanese market, including diving, adventure, sports tourism, and memorial trips. Japanese have lost about 50% of their purchasing power, with the yen being over 150 to the dollar, meaning the Marianas is no longer an inexpensive and close getaway.
We will be working hard to change the situation of the Japanese market. We totally understand that we need to increase the numbers, but not only the numbers. Again, Japanese should be important for this island, and also this island is important for Japanese.
Coming up, an intergalactic celebration for online creators of the CNMI.
And Saturdays, the important part of the daily food groups, are back in Garapan.
Find a plan that goes with your flow. Get unlimited local talk, text, and data at the most affordable rate with Unlimited Flow Postpaid.
Let your people know. When it comes to the pickle to chicken ratio, some people, they playing in your face, but not the McCrispy.
Let's work as one community. Let's share the responsibility for our future generations. Let's take pride in our island's image. Let's beat the blights. Zoning is here to help. We've activated the posting of properties and the issuances of notices to abate in the following priority areas: properties within view of tourist sites, properties within 300 feet of schools, daycares, and playgrounds, and properties on major thoroughfares. So, what does this mean for you? Improve or remove unsafe, abandoned, and dilapidated structures. Remove junk vehicles and appliances. Clean up overgrown vegetation. Together, we can make our neighborhoods better. This is our island, and we all have a part to play. Zoning is conducting educational outreach meetings. Come join us to learn more about the Nuisance Abatement and Blighted Property Maintenance Act of 2018. Join in and help us out, just like these property owners are beginning to do. Let's work together to improve our island's quality of life. Together, we can do it. Did you go to NMC?
I actually did for one semester before I left the island.
Ah, did you
like
it?
I did like it. Yeah.
I love it up there every time. Every time. At Marianas Beach Resort, come to the edge of the ocean and experience the best sunsets on Saipan at Skipper's Beach Bar. Open daily from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m., Skipper's is the perfect place to unwind with great friends, great weather, and stunning ocean views. And every hour is happy hour with $3.99 craft draft beer, local food specials, and live music. Bring a friend or make some new ones. Skipper's is where memories are made. Skipper's Beach Bar, the best sunsets, the best fun. Come join us tonight. See you at the beach.
But I think of you sometime. Want to spend some time with you. Just the two of us.
Welcome back, CNMI. Thanks for tuning in.
Social media content creators were looking for subscribers, clicks, and likes, and more on Saturday night at a local event with a galactic theme. The second annual SOMI Awards, hosted by local social media comedic vloggers Palm Trio, was held on Saturday night. Many guests were all dressed up for the occasion to fit the theme.
So the theme for this year is Area 670, inspired by celestial bodies, galaxies. As you can tell, the whole background, the whole ambiance of this place is just giving out of this world.
With the development in technology through the years, social media has become a platform for anyone with a phone to avail to. Content creators were nominated by and voted for through local community engagement online.
It's basically highlighting local content creators in the CNMI, whether it be Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, whatever they do to showcase, their talent, their hobbies, and especially things around the Marianas.
Content award categories included food, cultural, fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. Asia Hilario was nominated for the health and fitness category.
It's actually not important for me to win. I'm really grateful that I was nominated. If I do win, then there's more visibility for me, and I actually just launched the CNMI's first holistic health nonprofit last summer. So any opportunity that the nonprofit and my mission can elevate here is fine with me, but I don't mind if I win or not. I'm just grateful to be here.
Although content creators have an influence on consumers, Antoinette Castro reminds the public of her roots.
Don't let social media fool you, okay? Behind all of that, I'm still Antoinette from San Antonio.
Local events can be an important part of the visitor experience and are one part of rebuilding tourism in the Marianas.
Yeah. It was a Greek philosopher, Heraclitus, who said the only constant in life is change. What he didn't do is cite Garapan as an example. Piggybacking on Heraclitus' remarks, Greek philosopher Plato went further by stating, Heraclitus, I believe, says that all things pass and nothing stays, and comparing existing things to the flow of a river, he says you could not step twice into that same river. In Garapan, the metaphorical river flows along, and as one landmark is set to be lost, DFS, another is set to be found. Garapan's evolution continues with the rebirth of the Saturday Farmers Market at Fishing Base.
My name is Stephen Doinas. I'm part of the manager here at the Sablo Market.
And when is the Sablo Market?
Every Saturday. It starts on January 11. We start the opening of the Sablo Market.
The Sabalu Market may not be selling designer watches, but it is watching out for the health and well-being of its neighbors by promoting non-GMO and sustainable local products.
When we purchase local farmers, we have to think of safety, right? Because most of our local farmers, we don't add GMO to our plants, like genetic modified organism, fertilizer. So we trust our local farmers. So when you buy here, it's safe. And not only that, we're promoting our local farmers. Not only farmers, even our females, ranchers. That's including ranchers, vegetables. And even plants, we show plants. I think we're going to be doing fish and in the future. There's also, most of our vendors here, they're selling also, like cooked products. Like we sell local hahu, we call hahu, which is starchy and coconut milk, and the buku. And we sell pumpkin soup, corn soup, even local lemonades.
Breaking news, local lemonadas here at Garapan Fishing Base. Today we have classic, which is calamansi, tangerine, and local lemon. We also garnish it with starfruit. Super fresh. It's always squeezed the morning of.
Lemonadas have relocated from the Sisupe Saturday Market to Garapan.
But this is very specific to farmers and local food vendors. So yeah, you want to get something to eat in the morning, but you also want to get some banana. You also want to get some fresh coconut. This is your place to go. Plus, it's by the ocean, so you can get your endorphins. Yeah.
The JM Market grows its own produce on their own local farms.
Yes, from Sir JM's farm.
And where is the JM farm?
In Finasisu and Esteo.
Yeah, and these are all products that are grown directly on that farm.
Yes, yes, sir.
And is it seasonal? You're going to sell whatever is growing at that time?
Yes, sir. And all of these are organic, no
Beautiful.
pesticides.
Beautiful. Health is a big theme in the reopening of the market.
We're sipping juice. We make fresh, natural, wholesome juices. We support local farmers, and we're just pouring love back into our community with healthier options. And on an island filled with cafes, with sugars and chemicals, we just want to offer the public something healthy, and so we offer fresh juices.
Like when dipping one's toe into the flow of a river, it takes courage to take the first leap into a new endeavor.
Yeah, so we just took a leap of faith. One day we were discussing this over dinner. We're like, we should just sell fresh juices.
Yeah, let's see how everyone's going to take it.
And we did it, and this is our second time selling here ever, yeah.
The Chance Boys are also taking the first leap into the farmers market, offering baked goods. Oh, the boy. His name is Chance.
Well, we are putting some of the things that we like doing, which is baking and sharing it with the community. That's what we want to do.
And what are the goods that you're baking?
Well, for today we have our cookie bags, like our chocolate chip cookies, peanut butter. We do banana chocolate chip loaves and carrot cake loaves, but we're sold out of that. Toffee chocolate chip. We got our giant s'mores cookies in here, and our blueberry lemon scones.
I repeat, blueberry lemon scone. Also relocating to Garapan is a popular figure from Sisupe, the Catman, Will Smith.
I love being back at Fishing Base.
Yes.
It's totally awesome down here. Nice breeze, it's cooler for the cats, and it's not so crowded, and we have plenty of clientele. It's working out really well.
Will says that 3 kittens have already been adopted. And Tim is also visiting the market in search of something orange. Not a kitten this time. He just wants tangerines.
And I'm proud to the people that are coming and buying because, like myself, I want to promote our future farmers. That's the foundation of this thing. And we are supporting our local economy as well.
Yes, the Saturday Farmers Market early morning on Saturday until 2 p.m. But in an addendum to this story, please know that the Garapan Public Market has also reopened and sells local farm fresh fruits and vegetables every day, except Sunday. As with the river, we must accept the credo of all lemonadas and learn to go with the flow. Coming up in sports, a mid-1800s game is alive and well and in the Marianas. Stay tuned.
Fast, fun, and easy. That's how your home Wi-Fi should be. So start with an internet plan that fits your budget. Introducing your home Wi-Fi starter pack, also known as WISP. Enjoy up to 25 megabits per second for as low as $35 a month, plus a free router with your wireless subscription. That's hours of movies, games, social media, and more endless fun. Get your Wi-Fi starter pack today only at Docomo Pacific. Better together. Additional conditions may apply.
A new international brand is coming soon, but why wait? Escape to paradise today at Marianas Beach Resort on Saipan. For just $99 for 2, enjoy an ocean view room with stunning views of the crystal clear waters. Relax by the swimming pools, Dip your toes in the sand and unwind with exclusive offers on breakfast and happy hour. Whether you're here for romance or relaxation, Marianas Beach Resort is the perfect getaway. Special rates are for NMI and Guam residents. Some restrictions apply, but not many. Call 670-234-1234 and book your escape today.
Premium office space available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park on Capitol Hill. Upgrade your work-life balance and enjoy a distinctive blend of location and nature with open spaces and ocean views. It's the perfect place for creative professionals who want real results. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
Dreams just like baby, I've been joining forces with the likes of an A-team. Jumping off of buildings used to be so stimulating. Now I'm reaching new heights, I'ma need the off-whites. Play with the fire, you get burned. All of my struggles became lessons well learned. I got desires that keep me grounded, that's for sure. Cause one day we gon' make it out this earth, where's your worth?
The king is back like prodigal. I've been gone, I gave him time, it's been too long. Politic, if I want it, I'ma get mine. Never fake the funk, can't perform for your empire. Snatch him out the throne, make them all fall in line. I let the clock tick, count down, cause I'm the headline, the deadline. Big time. I'm ahead time, the rare kind. Big time. I'm a living legend, lethal weapon, mastermind. Big time.
Buenas sports fans.
Buenas sports fans! Local high school teams swing their rackets in this weekend's games. This past weekend, the interscholastic high school badminton teams from 3 public schools and 3 private schools were firing up the court. NMI U15 coach Nathan Guerrero says they'll be on pause for this coming weekend for an off-island competition.
So our kids are going to be going off to New Zealand for a U15 tournament held by Badminton Oceania. It's going to include countries like New Caledonia, Guam, Cook Islands, and Wallis and Futuna, and us being the 5th island, so there's 5 teams.
Guerrero says it will be their second time competing in New Zealand and that the youth has already traveled to Australia and China for World Juniors last year. Marlon Bautista has been playing badminton for 2 years now and enjoys the camaraderie the sport brings.
I get to meet other people from other countries and everything, and I get to play with other people. And I also get to be more like physically active.
A word of advice from our youth athlete.
It doesn't matter what equipment you have, as long as you have a good, really good racket, you can become really good. Like $5 racket from the store, you can still be good with that racket. It's on the player, not the racket. Yeah. As long as you have shoes and a racket, you can play.
More encouragement from Guerrero, who used to underestimate the sport.
Badminton is an incredible sport. It's really fast-paced. I encourage everybody to come and try it out. You know, me as a baseball player growing up, I used to think that badminton wasn't much. You know, I used to think that it was easy until I started and I was gassing out in the beginning of the game. But I've grown to really love the sport, and I encourage everybody to come out and play badminton, and even if it's not badminton, to just get out and get active and stay healthy.
Saipan will be hosting an Oceania tournament in June and an annual international tournament in August. With countries from all over the world in attendance, it'll be an opportunity for the community to witness high-level badminton.
Hey golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Here's the weather. According to the National Weather Service, tonight will be mostly clear with slight east breezes and lows of 77 degrees. Tomorrow will be partly cloudy with a 10% chance of isolated showers, highs of 87 and lows of 77 degrees. The sun has set at 6:16 p.m. and will rise again tomorrow at 6:45 a.m. And during these evening hours, the stars will be winking down at us below, and we will certainly be winking back. And in the morning hours, with starlight in our dreams, I will see you in the water and on the land.
That's news, sports, and weather. Thanks for joining us.
And we will see you again on Wednesday, CNMI.